What is going on, everybody? Welcome over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 15 of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway, information in the description below. Let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? So today we kick it off in the month of March over here on the Cattle Ranch series, and I think I might have cooked my alfalfa field. I wasn't paying attention as I was going through the months, and I want to say it was last month before I got to March. I thought I didn't fertilize my alfalfa field, and I sprayed some fertilizer on it just to make sure it was taken care of, and I think it got too much. We'll go over that a little later, but I think I destroyed it, and now I'm not exactly sure what to do. If you've done this before, comment down below what you guys did to correct that issue. But right off the bat, we have got quite a bit of stuff I need to take in to sell. Like, we've got quite a few eggs, and then I believe there's a lot of wool that we've got sitting. So let me go ahead and load this trailer up, and we're going to make our way down to the co-op. I will see you as soon as we arrive. Actually, I figured I would stop by the cow barn really quick and do a quick update. It looks like we did run out of food. I thought they were good. Apparently not. So we are going to have to fill them back up with some TMR. But, we're sitting on 60,000 liters of slurry, another 65,000 liters of manure. Nope, sorry, that was meadow. 46,000 liters of manure, and then 26,000 liters of milk. Not bad at all. But look at all the wool we got over the winter. This thing is going to help us out tremendously. Like I said, we still have a $3 million loan hanging over our head, and we're going to need every bit of it to come out of this, successfully. But I think as well as this is producing, I think we shouldn't have any problems at all. Now let's just hope that we can fit 3 in here. Oh, we cannot. I was hoping they would fit 3 side by side here. This may take a couple loads. And what I think we're going to do is we're going to take all this wool and turn it into cloth. So that way, I think the money is better once you do it that way. Especially if you try to sell the wool straight up. I think it's only like $2,500. I could be way off. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, that didn't go the way I planned at all. But let me go ahead and load up as much as this as possible, and now we'll meet you down at the co-op. Alright, we made it down here to the co-op, and I would say we are loaded down pretty good here. Come on, get that. Now it's just playing games with me. Why can't I target this strap? There we go. But I gotta manually unload all this only because it'll take my eggs otherwise, and I would like to sell those off instead of putting them in there. There we go. Let's undo these. And this should be a pretty good amount of cloth that we're able to turn into fabric. I think it should be a pretty good payday for us. I don't know how quick it'll take. I think we will check maybe March 2nd and just kind of see what it's done so far. And see if... I just broke all my eggs. Look at that. If it's already done by the second week of March, I should say. But I'm not too confident in that. I'm at least hoping it's done by April. That would be really nice. You know what? Let's just put these back on there like that. It'll be fine. But I do think we have some fabric in here still. Yes, we do. We've got 1,500 liters of it. So... wait a second. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. There we go. Boom. Had to remember exactly how to pull that out of there. Now if I could figure out... oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I might be onto something here. I ended up losing my eggs, if you guys remember, or if you've seen that episode. Yeah, we've got 1,800 liters of eggs in here. I don't think it's going to let me bring it out. It is not. Never mind that. I was hoping I would be able to get those out, and I could at least get paid for them. If you know how to pull eggs out of that production, comment down below. I would love to know. Or pull anything out of there that isn't just an ingredient. So we ended up with 27,000 off that sell. And that leaves us with 115,000 after the winter. Not bad at all. And I'm about to make a pretty big mistake. I forgot to turn on the production over here. Open that. Fabric. There we go. Activate. Cool. Now we should have a nice chunk of change once that's all produced. But let's go ahead and head back to the farm, and I will show you what I mean by me cooking the alfalfa field. I'll see you over there. So check this out. If we take a look at the nitrogen in the bottom right hand corner, we're at 150, 155 out of 40 kg / acre. I know what the HA stands for. Hectacre, or... yeah. I thought I knew the term. Hectacre? Yeah, I give up. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I completely destroyed this alfalfa field. Now, I'm kind of wondering, do we mow it down and it fixes it? Or do I have to redo the field completely? Like I said, if you guys know the answer to that, and have you done that yourselves, comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. But I had asked you guys... I actually asked you two separate things. One about the planter, which I still think I'm going to do. But once we can actually afford it, I will pick it up. But I think we're going to turn field 22 into a grass field. And you know what? Actually, I may change that. I may put 22 as a cornfield. So it's a little bigger field than 7. And I think 7 we will turn into a grass field. I think that's kind of the better option. Now, they're not burning through the amount of hay and silage that we're able to produce yet. But I know once we end up with more cattle, especially over here, we're definitely going to need it. So let me go ahead and get everything ready, and we're going to go ahead and put another grass field in. Alright, we've got everything ready. The only thing I'm not doing this time is we're not going to mulch a field, and we're not going to roll the field. I had a viewer of mine, shout out to you, my guy, that he ran an experiment. And the experiment was, or I should say test, was that you get the same outcome if you don't mulch or roll. And I think it all comes down to the type of soil you were using. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I honestly should probably test it out on a different playthrough and see how the outcome is. when we do that, and just kind of do a test. Because I am curious, why would they make that not, how do I put it? Why would they make that an option for you to do if it didn't actually help your field in the long run? Which is kind of strange to me, but oh, I ran out of lime. It's just kind of, I don't know. It just seems off that they would do that. If anybody else has any experience with that, comment down below. Would love to know. And then I also have one more question. I'll be done after this. I promise. But what do you guys like? Do you guys like the little time lapse music in the background when we're doing these fields, or would you prefer to have, kind of what we're doing now, where I don't have the time lapse going, and it's kind of just, BS and why we're farming. I would love to know your guys' opinion on that. I love doing the little time lapses, but I would also like to know if you guys even enjoy those at all, or am I wasting my time by doing that? But I don't mind. I enjoy it, but I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. And try not to crash into the chicken coop. That would be lovely. So let's get into our seeder here. And I'm totally looking forward to buying that new seeder. I considered selling off the massive big bud that I have and using that. There we go. This thing goes so slow. Although the new seeder that I'm looking at does too. Come on now. There we go. But the planter that we're looking at, like, it'll fold out just like it's doing now, but then every one of the seed boxes drop down. So, like, it kind of takes forever to unfold it. Let's line up here. I'm too busy talking and not paying attention to my driving. There we go. Yeah, my apologies. I had an issue with my recording device, and it did not record any bit of the seeding process. So my apologies. But back to our regular scheduled program. Let us go ahead and fill this up with our milk. And let's take a look at the prices of milk really quick. So there we go. So just straight milk right now is worth about $1,400. What? Oh, okay. So this is actually pretty good. I seen the lower price at first, but I think we used 200 or 100 milk, and we end up with 200 bottled milk. So there is a improvement there. I thought we were kind of getting scammed for a minute. But let's go ahead and make it down to the co-op, and we'll drop this off at the production. Alright, we made it back over here to the co-op, and hopefully this isn't difficult to unload. Nope, it is not. I didn't know if there was a different part of the building that I had to take it to or not. So let's open up the production and go down to bottled milk. So okay, 100 milk gives us 200 bottled milk. It does 72 cycles per month, and it costs $24 per month. Not too bad. So let us do... You know what? We'll just keep it inside there, and then when it's done, we'll just spawn it out. But what else can we make with milk? I think you need bottled milk for, like, cakes. I could be wrong. I've never done it. But I don't think there's... Okay, you need milk and sugar to make chocolate. Ah, you can use milk for cheese. How much does cheese go for? See, this is all new to me. Wow, cheese isn't bad at all either. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let us... So you need 30 milk to make 20 cheese and 10 pig feed. I honestly think cheese might be better. Plus it does 504 cycles. Yeah, we're doing cheese for sure. I think that is worth more. I could be way off though. So don't quote me on that one. And it already made a couple bottled milk. That's okay though. I'm alright with it. But the rest will have turned into cheese. But I think that's where we're going to call it on today's episode of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.